Students, welcome to this webinar about Fontys University of Applied Sciences, Mechanical Engineering Department. My name is Leo Maassen. Here at Fontys University, I'm coordinating intakes for our English taught programs in ICT and engineering. Today, we want to give you more information about the content of the Mechanical Engineering Bachelor program. We also give you a little bit of information about accommodation facilities and some impressions about the city of Eindhoven. We are talking about a Bachelor of Science degree program offered at Fontys University Campus Eindhoven. We will start now showing you a short video. What is mechanical engineering about?
My name is Neve Anandaraja, and I'm a mechanical engineer for alloy product development. Me specifically, I work with the 3D geometry and the design. So this product is the one that I most recently worked on. It's the new studio headphone by Beats by Dre. After the concept generation, we figure out exactly what's the best way to put that together that achieves all of these constraints that we have. One thing that we always talk about is how's it going to look like when it's on the head? With this headband alone, I've probably made 30 different prototypes. And then in terms of just like on my computer, how many different versions, it's hundreds. I don't even want to think about it. The application that we use the most is CAD, computer-aided design. So it's like creating 3D geometry on your computer. Then taking these prototypes, testing them, breaking them, figuring out where the faults are, we iterate and do more prototypes. So this phase sort of constantly goes throughout almost the entire development cycle until you've completely finalized the product. What I have to do is just sort of go in here and then modify these parts by hand. I know a lot of people here like bike riding and skateboarding and stuff like that, and connecting the physics to that actual hobby that you have gets you excited to learn. In high school, I'd like to tinker with stuff, do some soldering and a little bit of woodworking here and there. Throughout college, I didn't know exactly what in mechanical engineering I wanted to do. But I found myself drawn towards user experience and sort of the design process because of the creativity. I did an internship, which I found was too large of a company, and then I did an internship at a small design firm, which was like 2 people, and then this is sort of where I came after school, which was like a 20-person consultancy, where it's small enough where everyone has a say and it's a flat hierarchy, so it doesn't feel like you're trying to climb a corporate ladder, but at the same time, there's lots of people that you can learn from and get inspired from. I actually got this job by going door to door and knocking on every single door and just slipping my portfolio under the door until someone finally gave me an interview. Through persistence and constantly trying, I got an internship, which turned into a full-time hire, which turned into a really great relationship. 4 years later.
Hope you enjoyed this first video. Later during the webinar, we have another video. Hopefully it has given you kind of impression what it means a day at work for a mechanical engineer. Don't forget, mechanical engineering is a very wide study field, so we will also discuss more options later. Now we want to continue with some PowerPoint slides about the program. Before I forget, you can always ask your questions during the webinar. We are happy to answer them right away. Also keep in mind that this webinar will be recorded and will be put on the website of Mechanical Engineering. So for later reference, you will also always have the opportunity to watch the movie again. The first slide I want to show you is about the location of Fontys University of Applied Sciences in Eindhoven. Eindhoven is located in the southeast of the Netherlands and is known as Brainport region. It's an international recognized center of science and technology, famous for the development of high-tech systems and the great innovation capacity in engineering and ICT. The Eindhoven campus therefore attracts many international students and expats with a passion for ICT or engineering. After graduation, the region offers students excellent career opportunities in the world of technology and business. Being a student here with us at Fontys in Eindhoven means that you also need accommodation. Information about accommodation can be found at our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Fontys Technology and Business. Later on in the webinar, I will show you the slide with the specific information. Keep in mind that Fontys University has not its own dormitory on the campus, but we offer our international student accommodation facilities throughout the city, at biking distance from the university, by the way. Here you have an image of possible student accommodations. So with 3 or 4 students, you live in an apartment block, you have your own study, sleeping room, and you share living room, kitchen, bathroom, etc. Keep in mind, when you make your application for being a mechanical engineering student, also make your application for accommodation. As I mentioned, on our Facebook page, you can find much more information about accommodation, more photos of possible apartment blocks we can offer to you. Eindhoven has several universities, so that makes it a vibrant student city. Except for Fontys, there is University of Technology Eindhoven and Design Academy. For more information about Eindhoven, I refer to the website Eindhoven 365, where you can find much more information about facilities the city can offer to you. Eindhoven is the 5th biggest city in the Netherlands, with approximately around 250,000 inhabitants. Now we want to focus a bit more on the content of the university program in mechanical engineering. Let me first tell you something about the great variety of learning methods before discussing the content of the program. There will be traditional classes with teachers in front of a group, including sitting for exams, but there are more learning methods. Here we mentioned a few. Project work, as we can see later, is a substantial part of the university program. And projects start small with 2-3 students, but in the 2nd and 3rd year, projects can become bigger and bigger. Then 5 or 6 students will be involved. Typical for bachelor programs at our university is that theory is always linked with practical assignments and laboratory work. So together, the theory exams with the work you're doing in practicals and projects together will be assessed and lead to certain credits. Very important to mention is the so-called internships you will do during the program. In the 3rd and the 4th year of study, 1 semester each, you will work and study in a company related to mechanical engineering. Of course, you will be guided by a university mentor, teachers normally, and a company mentor. and you need to do specific assignments, and of course you need to do report writing. Okay, let me now focus on the program. This is a basic overview. As you can see, the program consists of 4 years, and each year is divided in 2 semesters. Each semester is divided in 2 blocks. So each block will take around 10 weeks, and at the end of each block, you will have to sit for exams or round off projects or do other activities. What is mechanical engineering about? We showed you a brief video giving you some impressions about a possible day at work for a mechanical engineer. But mechanical engineering is more. From oil rigs to the plastics industry, from pythons in amusement parks to devices and machines, everywhere you will meet mechanical engineers. He is an all-rounder with a technical background, a designer who also knows how to process work. Mechanical engineers focus on designing, making and placing on the market of equipment, installations and machinery. Do you want to make, for example, a machine more energy efficient, or ensure that a production process produces less waste? With mechanical engineering, you're going to make it. The bachelor program, Mechanical Engineering, as I already mentioned, leads to the official Bachelor of Science degree, which is valid all over the world. What will you do at mechanical engineering in our Fontys program during the first year of study? As what I mentioned, the first year are the first 2 semesters. During the first year of study, you learn what mechanical engineering is about. You are involved in projects which are supported by typical mechanical engineering subjects like construction and mechanics, mathematics, of course, introduction energy theory, statics and CAD drawing, fundamentals of engineering materials, properties and manufacturing, thermodynamics, communication and presentation techniques. In laboratories, you practice technical skills such as dealing with machines and milling, welding and turning. Also practicing with drawing programs, working with 3D equipment, modeling and simulation are part of the program. For a complete overview of all courses, please go to the study guide, which you can find on the website, but it's also one of the handouts of these webinars, so you can upload it if you want to. In the second year of study, you expand your knowledge and skills in mechanical engineering. This is called the core phase of the program. You will also get the opportunity to be involved in applied research. Together with other students, teachers and employees from companies, you work and do research on new technological opportunities and innovations. This will be done in the so-called Expo or IPD projects. Projects can involve 3D printing in our objects lab, or adaptive robotics, or projects in the fields of electrical driving. Fontys Mechanical Engineering is very proud to have its own objects lab with several 3D printers, where students work on applications of, as what I already mentioned, additive manufacturing or 3D printing. In the third year of study, again 2 semesters, in the first semester of the third year, you will do your first internship. You then work and study in a company, related to your study field in mechanical engineering. For you, this is a great opportunity to apply what you have learned so far in a real working environment. In the second semester, you will do your minor program. You can choose to do a minor related closely to mechanical engineering, or choose a university minor that is not related to your major, mechanical engineering. There are many opportunities, like minors related to business, ICT, marketing, or even minors offered at other universities in the Netherlands or even abroad. Finally, in the fourth year of studies, you choose one of our specializations, either general mechanical engineering, energy and process technology, or business engineering. Characteristics for general mechanical engineering are design of complex and advanced constructions, learning about precision engineering of moving and non-moving constructions, including stiffness and effects of frictions in constructions. Characteristics of process technology and power control are the improvement of energetic output. Your focus will be on energy and process technology related topics, but also heat and heat exchangers will be interesting topics. Saving energy in industrial applications is also part of the program. Characteristics for business engineering are subjects like business economics, management and organization, HRM, but also topics as cost structures, investments, and patterns are dealt with. Business engineering is interesting for those students in mechanical engineering who have a wish to start their own future companies. In the second semester of the fourth year, you will do your graduation semester, which is 20 weeks. Again, you will work and study in a company in the field of mechanical engineering. The assignments need to have a relation with your specialization semester. During this final semester, you also need to write your bachelor thesis report. As what I mentioned, as what you can see from the overview, projects are a substantial part of the program. About 1/3 of the bachelor program, mechanical engineering, consists of projects that you perform with fellow students. Just like in real companies, project work already starts in the first year. A project has an average, at least in the second and third year, of 6 students. You learn how to work together in a team, working methodically, creative thinking, and social communicative. In the first year, the following projects are part of the program: James Field, which is a management game, the roller coaster project, and the innovation project. In year 2 and 3, project assignments are taken directly from industry and are called Expo and IPD. Mechanical engineering has its own project unit where companies can offer their real-time assignments to be researched and worked out by you as a student. Mechanical engineering also offers tracks for excellent students. Students who can and want to do extracurricular activities are involved as student assistants in applied research in companies, or work together with teachers on innovative projects, or gain extra working experience in companies. Okay, as what I told you at the beginning of the webinar, in this webinar we want to focus on the content of the program, and that's what we did so far. So hopefully the information has given you a lot of clues so that it makes it interesting for you to continue with applying for this program. Don't forget, when you have questions, ask them. Okay, let's continue. What do you learn? Typical for the mechanical engineering program is that your education consists of 3 pillars: knowledge offered in courses, application of your knowledge in projects and practical assignments, including applied research and development of your personal skills to become a real expert in mechanical engineering, ready for the work field. Let me see. In the meantime, a question came in. Will we be able to work on sustainability and durable engineering in our projects? This is a very prominent topic nowadays in not only mechanical engineering program, but in all our engineering bachelor programs. So the answer to this question is a simple answer. Yes, we are, and we pay a lot of attention to it. Let's come back to this, what do you learn? So I already mentioned the 3 pillars. And of course, the most important pillar eventually is your professional approach. When you will graduate as a junior mechanical engineer, you should have and you will have enough knowledge, skills to be a professional in mechanical engineering. Normally, a starting engineer needs to fulfill certain competencies, in total 8. And very important competencies for a mechanical engineer are analyzing, designing, realizing your ideas, monitoring all the things you're doing, managing, giving advice, and doing research. All these competencies need to be developed to a certain level. And for some of these competencies, it's the highest level. Okay, let's continue with the next slide. As what I told you before, here, maybe for you important to know the URL of the website, which is fontys.edu/technology and business. There you will see all English taught bachelor programs we offer. But for you, of course, have a closer look at mechanical engineering. I already mentioned our Facebook page. So far, you made an application in StudyLink, but as you know, the procedure is not yet completed. Maybe you already received a conditional admission letter, but always have a very close look at studylink.nl. There you can see the latest status of your enrollment. And of course, you will be contacted by our admin office in case we need more information from you. Let me see, before I forget, on the website, you can also find a lot of information, not only about the application process, the requirements, but also a lot of information about scholarships and loans, accommodation we already mentioned briefly, but also information related to visa and insurances. Please visit our website and our Facebook page so that you are well prepared. Another important piece of information is that in the last week of August, so that will be around the 20th of August, our introduction week will start. And for you as a mechanical engineering student, you will be invited to take part in the introduction week, where all kinds of social events together with fellow students are organized, but also educational events where you already meet your teachers and mentors. So we strongly advise you to take part in all activities which are organized by the Student Association Eindhoven. Okay, let's continue. We discussed so far the content of the program and the learning pillars, and of course you're doing a university program with the main objective to find a great job after graduation. I can tell you, as a mechanical engineer, There are a lot of opportunities. Mechanical engineers typically do the following. They analyze problems to see how mechanical and thermal devices might help solve a particular problem. Or they investigate equipment failures or difficulties to diagnose faulty operation and to recommend remedies. Or they develop and test prototypes of devices they design. Analyze the test results and change the design or system as needed. Oversee complete manufacturing processes for certain devices. Just to give you some ideas, as what I told you in the beginning of the webinar, the study field of mechanical engineering is wide, but here at Fontys, we want to educate you as wide as possible. And here you have an overview of some of the job possibilities you might have after graduation. In the beginning of the webinar, I also mentioned the location of Eindhoven, which is in the middle of Brainport region. Brainport is a center of technology and science where a lot of companies have their locations. Some of them are mentioned here: Philips, Bosch, Van der Lande, ASML, but I can tell you there are many, many more. Let me see. Another question comes in the meantime. Would it be possible to pursue a master's degree in aerospace engineering at TU Delft after this program? The answer is yes. When you have finalized, graduated in this bachelor program, you always have the opportunity to stream up in master programs at TU Delft, for example. But we also have close connections with TU Eindhoven. Unfortunately, they do not offer a program in aerospace engineering. But for you, as a graduate Fontys mechanical engineering student, you have the opportunities to stream up in that specific master program. Okay, let me see. Do I have more information right now? I think I already gave you a lot. As what I told you before, please have a closer look at the website. And whenever you have questions, now or later, you can send them to us. We are pleased to answer all questions. Send them to ictandengineering@fontys.nl. The most important thing is that you are prepared well, that you know what to expect from the program, whether it suits you. That's the most important thing. Let me see. As what I told you in the beginning, we have another movie, which is about to give you some impressions about Eindhoven, and also some international students will share their experiences they had so far here with us at Fontys Eindhoven. So I will show you the next video now.
If you would ask me why would students come to the Netherlands, to Eindhoven, to study here, I can give you two main reasons. Firstly, we have an international business environment here. Many companies in this region, they engage in international business. Secondly, they are related to engineering, ICT and business. Those threefold combinations is perfect these days to make proper business. That's what you learn here.
Being an international student at Fontys University has enabled me to follow an internationally recognized curriculum. I've had the opportunity to learn with people from different nationalities, and since the world is becoming a global village, this will enable me to integrate in any multinational organization because I've learned to appreciate and understand different cultures.
Currently, I'm doing my first internship at Philips. It is a research project in the topic of near-field communication, and more specifically I'm working on improving the technology of body area communication, and now I can see how important are the skills and knowledge I gained at Fontys for my professional career.
I like studying at Fontys because we get a lot of projects assigned by different companies. As well, the theory lessons are put in practice in practical lessons, and at the end, to sum it all, an internship which is offered. Also, Fontys provides a proud program and which awards excellent students.
Okay, students, hopefully you enjoyed this second video. Again, when you have questions, send them to ictengineering@fontys.nl because there are no more questions coming in. All right. In fact, this brings me to the last slide of this PowerPoint presentation. Hope you enjoyed it a little bit. Hopefully it has given you good insight information. Let's end this webinar with our slogan, study at Fontys and start your career in the Netherlands, especially with a Bachelor of Science degree related to mechatronics, to mechanical engineering. That's a great start of your career, I can tell you. For now, all the best, and wish you lots of success. Probably many of you still have to do their secondary school exams, so wish you all the best, and hopefully we will meet again somewhere end of August here at Fontys University of Applied Sciences in Eindhoven. Say goodbye now to you.